Today, we'll spend 3 days and 2 nights at a Japanese beach town, Shimoda. A direct train ride from Tokyo, it's home to Japan's famous white sand beaches. Great for swimming, and especially surfing. Shimoda is also full of natural onsens, with a lot of hotels that have the water come directly to your room. We'll explore the town, a historic location that ended Japan's 200-plus years of isolation, and we'll take the luxury train Saphir Odoriko back to Tokyo. I'll share cost breakdowns, how to get here, and tips for visiting this summer beach town loved by locals. So, let's go. We checked in last night and got up pretty early today. We're staying at the Hotel Seashell, a resort hotel styled like the Mediterranean. It feels so tropical, it's hard to believe we're only 3 hours away from Tokyo. We chose to stay here mainly for the location, an easy 5-minute walk to the beach. It's a little cloudy today, but it's hot here in Japan, so we're super excited to go swim. Breakfast starts at 8, so let's eat and head out. Shimoda is a quaint and laid-back beach town. It's located on the southern end of the Izu Peninsula, 3 hours away from Tokyo on the Odoriko train. But because of a typhoon last night, we ended up taking the slower Tokaido line with delays. Typhoon season in Japan generally runs from May through October. It's not uncommon for trains to suspend or delay services during strong winds. If you're visiting during this season, try to be positive and flexible if this happens. A 5-minute walk and we're at the beach, Shirahama. Literally meaning white beach, it has soft white sands and clear blue waters. The official swimming season starts in July through August with lifeguards, safety nets, and rentals for lots of beach equipment and toys. But we're here in September, so all the extra stuff is gone, but the beach is still beautiful and very suitable for swimming. Conveniently, there's a 7-Eleven and Family Mart right across the street. Both are stocked with anything you could have forgotten, including fireworks, swimsuits, sunscreen, and beach toys. Surfing is pretty popular, with lots of rental options nearby. And you can see surfers all throughout the year and even into the colder months. North of this beach, there's Central Beach, which is a smaller, rockier cove, perfect for snorkeling or fishing. Originally, the plan was to go to Kamakura, but we wanted a more laid-back tropical getaway, so we chose Shimoda instead. It felt like we were in Okinawa or Hawaii, and luckily no big crowds. Honestly, if time allows, Japan has so many wonderful locations outside of big cities that are definitely worth the visit. Usually people visit the Izu Peninsula with a car, but we didn't have one and still made it work by walking, using the bus, and taxi, which wasn't too expensive. Our room is the Ibiza room for 35,000 yen, or $244 per night. This is definitely a fancier hotel option for this area, as you can find cheaper places to stay that also have a great location. But we went with this room mainly for the personal onsen in the bathroom. It's filled directly with natural hot spring water, and it filters and heats itself. The bathroom can also be fully opened up to the balcony that gives you an amazing view of Shimoda. To end the night, we reserved one of the hotel's private outdoor onsen, which is free for guests. This one is called Star, and it looks as if you're in Santorini, Greece. So even if you book a regular room, you can still enjoy the onsen here. We're standing on Daimyojin Rock at Shirahama Beach, where this bright red torii gate faces the sea. It's a local power spot known for blessings in love, childbirth, and family happiness. The best time to come is early in the morning, when you can capture a shot with the sun rising behind. Legend has it that long ago, a powerful Shinto god named Daimyojin rode the ocean currents until he washed ashore right here. Then he met Ikonahime, the guardian of the coast. The two fell in love, and from their union, the Izu Islands were born. But scientifically, this whole area was full of volcanoes that are now dormant, and over millions of years created these islands as well as the Izu Peninsula itself. That's why it's so rich in onsen water, making it a top hot spring destination. To honor the creation of the islands, the shrine we visited yesterday holds a fire festival every year in late October. It's a 3-day event, so if you're in the area, stop by to see the rituals and enjoy the food stalls and fireworks. The weather is clearing up today and we're getting the true Shimoda experience. Our breakfast table is set up exactly at 8 a.m. with the name of our room on a card. The menu rotates, and honestly one of my favorite meals during this trip. After, we'll go into town to check out Perry Road, the place that ended Japan's centuries of isolation from the outside back in 1853. We'll explore the area and get lunch there. It'll be a 15-minute bus ride, which is the main way to get around here if you don't have a car or taxi. The bus stops right at Izu Shimoda Station, and across the street, there's the sign pointing towards Perry Road. It'll be a 15-minute walk through the main shopping street. Taking you back to the 1850s, Japan was isolated for over 200 years because of a policy enforced by the Tokugawa shogunate. This meant trade and relations with outside countries were strictly regulated. During this time, Shimoda was a flourishing port where all Japanese ships going to and from Edo, modern-day Tokyo, were required to stop for inspection. In a single day, over 3,000 ships can come and go. But in 1853, a fleet of black ships from America sailed to Japan, led by Matthew C. Perry. A year later, a treaty was signed, and Japan became an open port, ending the shogunate's policy and marking the start of the country's modernization. Every year in May, you can see the Black Ship Festival here in Shimoda that commemorates this event. U.S. naval marching bands, as well as local citizens dressed in Edo period costumes, march in a parade. Perry's hometown of Newport, Rhode Island, Shimoda's sister city, also has their own Black Ship Festival. When in Shimoda, you have to try the seafood. I got a little bit of everything, but the golden eye snapper, or kinmedai, is what Shimoda is known for. Here we have it prepared nitsuke style, simmered in soy sauce until tender. Many local restaurants will offer this fish as it's one of the most prized catches on the Izu Peninsula and very delicious. I hope you're enjoying this video and learning about Shimoda. Please consider liking and subscribing as that will help the channel continue to grow. Now we'll go explore the local shops in the area. This liquor store has been open since 1898. It's full of retro signs dating all the way back to the Meiji and Showa eras. And it's almost like a museum in itself. Here you can buy reimei, a sake made from rice grown in Shimoda. It's soft, refreshing, and easy to drink, and sold in limited quantities. Across the street is a warehouse full of retro items on display that chronicles the history of the store as well as local crafts you can purchase. We decided to taxi back, but here are some other shops I recommend when you visit Shimoda. Roro Kurufune. Try the Kaikoku caramel. It's a crisp wafer with a walnut caramel filling. Hirai Seika sells these uniquely shaped red bean buns. The milk flavor is a bestseller. Nishindo. Fans of the author Yukio Mishima come here to taste his favorite Madeline cakes. Kanedo, home of the salted butter dorayaki, dubbed the best dorayaki by visitors. Yamada Katsu Bushiten. For a unique souvenir, you can try the freshly shaved bonita flakes here. And finally, Ogiso Shoten Honten. If you have access to a barbecue grill, get some of the fish to go. I've linked all these shops below, and they're all walkable from Izuku Shimoda Station. It's currently 11:30 and we just checked out at 10 a.m., taxied to the station, and dropped off our bags at a coin locker. The Saphir Odoriko departs at 2:18, so we have some time. A 15-minute walk from the train station is the Michino Eki, or Roadside Station. It's full of local products, souvenirs, and where we'll eat some delicious Shimoda burgers.
Observation deck at the top offers a wonderful view of Shimoda Bay. This is where the historical event, Commodore Perry arriving with his black ships, took place. On a clear day, you will be able to see the beautiful view of Izu Islands, including Izu Oshima. We will soon arrive at Mount Nesugata Station. Please watch your step when you get off the gondola. Have a great day.
Right across the train station is the Shimoda Ropeway up to Mount Nesugata. It's about a 3-minute ride and has amazing panoramic views. There's also a park which would take around 45 minutes to leisurely walk through, but we didn't have time, so we skipped it. To give you an idea, the main area would be Aizendo Temple, a temple known for love, fertility, and matchmaking. Along the way are beautiful gardens full of seasonal flowers. There's also this amazing cafe right at the entrance that I terribly regret not making time for. Ideally, I would have eaten here first, strolled around the park, and then taken the ropeway back down. But hopefully you guys get to enjoy it and can let us know how it is.
この下田市はその昔、徳川幕府の奉行所が置かれ、東は相模灘、西は遠州灘との振り分け港、避難港として賑わったのでございます。開場しました。ご利用ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
We're in the premium green car 1, and a one-way ticket costs 12,000 yen, or $85. The Saphir Odoriko is the most luxurious way to travel to and from the Izu Peninsula and Tokyo. The service launched in 2020 and has a sleek design with luxury seats, private rooms, and a dedicated cafe car with sit-down food service. We got super lucky and actually booked this train in person at Izu Shimoda Station 3 days ago. Booking tickets for the Saphir Odoriko is straightforward, but if you're interested, we laid out the steps on our website for free. The Saphir Odoriko mostly travels once per day, and compared to the cheaper regular Odoriko, which costs 6,300 yen or $44 and travels 3 times a day, the Saphir Odoriko is definitely a luxury option. The regular Odoriko train even travels on the same track and has the same views, so don't worry if you're not able to book the Saphir. We're now in Car 4, which is the dedicated kitchen and cafeteria. In order to experience the sit-down service, you need a reservation. We booked ours in advance, which also includes ordering and paying for your food ahead of time. If you're already on board, you can ask a crew member for any last-minute slots. It all depends on how busy it is that day. But if you're unable to get a reservation, you can order Izu-themed snacks delivered right to your seat through the snack trolley that comes by.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon make a brief stop at Shizuoka.
The Odoriko trains are named after the novel Izu no Odoriko, or The Dancing Girl of Izu, by Nobel Prize author Yasunori Kawabata. published in 1926, the novel is about a lonely Tokyo student who hikes through the Izu Peninsula and meets a girl who brings back his spark for life and adventure. One of the main attractions for traveling in the Izu Peninsula is taking in the beautiful nature that offers an escape from life in the city. No wonder it's become the go-to vacation spot for Tokyo residents. For the Saphir Odoriko, or more accurately the French pronunciation, Saphir, symbolizes the deep blue of the ocean and sky and the train's sophisticated design.
The stop after Shinagawa will be the Tokyo terminal. Thank you.
If you're planning a trip to Japan, you can come to Shimoda for a summer beach adventure, or see the beautiful flower festivals, or to surf at any time of the year. I hope you enjoyed this video and get to visit soon. Please share, like, and subscribe as it will help the channel grow, and feel free to ask any questions below. If you want to support us further, check out our Patreon. Our next video will be a 50-mile bike ride through 6 beautiful islands known as the Shimanami Kaido cycling route. It's my favorite experience in Japan, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Till next time!